Again, on to our next topics, we have what we call simplifying radicals. So how are we going to simplify radicals? When we say simplifying radicals, we're going to simplify or take what we call the perfect square in a radical expression. So it's just saying that taking what we call the perfect square or perfect roots of the particular radical expression. Now, in this case, square root of 48. You're going to think first a perfect square that is in the factor of 48. A perfect square. When say perfect square, like for example, what are those perfect square? That is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, and so on and so forth. So in this case, if we're going to examine closely, 48, the factor is what we call, the factor is 16 and 3. Diba? That's 48. Bakit 16 and 3? Because 16 is what we call the perfect square. That is the best factor for 48. Now, sabi natin, simplifying radicals is taking what we call the perfect root in a particular number. So this is 16 and 3. 16 is the perfect square and 3 is what we call an irrational. Wala nang ibang ano yan. Factor yan, irrational number na yan. So in some other words, pag pinactor nyo yung perfect roots niyan, isa kailangan is perfect roots and the other one is an irrational number. So in this case, 16 is square root of 16 is 4. We're going any simplifying radicals, we're going to take only the principal roots. Square root of 16 is 4, and then may iwan sa loob ng radical sign ng 3. Take note ha, hindi nyo kailangan isolve to using calculator, yung may mga point ha. When you say simplifying radicals, you're going to leave the irrational number inside the radical sign. So, ang sagot dito sa part na to is 4 square root of 3. That's what we call the simplified form square root of 4. Now this time, cube root of 24. Now what are the cube root? What are the perfect cube of any number? What are those perfect cube? That is 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, and so on and so forth. But 125 yung sa 5. Kasi 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 5 is 21. Bakit yung 8 is the perfect cube? Kasi po, 2 times 2 is 4. Then 2 times 2 is 8. Tatlong 2 na pinag-multiply mo by itself. So dito, kung titingnan natin, if we're going to find the perfect cube of number 24, we can conclude, we can say that the factors are 8 and 3. Here, alam natin, 8 is the perfect cube. So we're going to take out 8. This would becomes 2 cube root of 3. We're going to leave 3 inside the radical sign because it is what we call an irrational number. Irrational number in terms of cube. So what about this one? Square root of 25a plus 25b. At the first glance, makikita mo parang wala naman yan. Parang wala siyang perfect square dyan. Pero kung titingnan mo, pag gawin na factor, meron dyan perfect square. So this time, factor natin yan. The factor, di ba, the common monomial factor of these two numbers is 25, quantity a plus b. Ganyan siya. So this time, kita-kita mo na mayroong perfect square na isa, which is 25. So we're going to take out 25 as a perfect square. We have here 5 square root of a plus b. And a plus b is an irrational number. Diba? Hindi naman pwede malaman ng perfect square. So ganyan siya. So that will be the simplified form. Now, in case wherein the given is, such as this one, fractional form. So we're going to do the process known as rationalizing the denominator. How to rationalize the denominator? Kasi po sa algebra, it's a crime kapag may nakita tayong radical sign sa ilalim. So unang gagawin natin, our aim is to remove the radical sign at the denominator. Now in this case, paano natin mai-remove yan? So we're going to remove this by multiplying. So ang aim natin kailangan maging perfect square yung ilalim. Para maging perfect square yan, ano yung multiply natin sa kanya? Of course, square root of 3, then square root of 3. Yeah, and that's what we're rationalizing. Kung ano yung multiply mo sa denominator, yun din yung multiply mo sa numerator. And then we're going to multiply square root of 3 times 7, that's 21. And then square root of 9. Now, radical pa rin siya. Pero if we're going to solve, 21, wala na yung perfect square, di ba? Wala na siyang ano. So, irrational na yan eh. Kasi ang factor niyan is 3 and 7, and both numbers are irrational. So, 21 na lang siya. Pero yung nasa ilalim, square root of 9 is 3. So again, nakita nyo, nawala yung radical sign by doing what called the rationalizing the denominator. Can we divide 21 by 3 in this case? Oh, the answer is no, kasi magkaiba yan. This is square root of 21 and this is 3. Now what if the given is this one? Square root of 9 and then cube root of 2. Ngayon yan. Paano natin solve yan? So again, we're going to rationalize the denominator. So can you think what will be the best number to multiply here to make it a perfect cube? Sa denominator. Ano sa tingin mo ang pwede? Pwede yan is cube root of 4. That's cube root of 4. And then multiply mo sa taas ng cube root of 4. Diba? So this could be square root of 9 times cube root of 4. Yan. And sa ilalim yan is what we call cube root of 8. And this could be square root of 9 times cube root of 4 over cube root of 8 is 2. And that is the simplified form. Now, let's go to the addition and subtraction of radicals. Now, let me remind you again how to add and subtract radicals. To subtract and add radicals, kinakailangan sila ay pareho ng mga rationalized or mga number or what we call the irrational number, pareho kailangan sila para mayakin mo sila. In this case, pareho pa sila ng radicals. So ito is square root of 12, ito may square root of 3. So in this case, hindi rin siya pwede i-add right away. So, how to add this one? All you have to do is to simplify first. Kasi baka in simplifying these two numbers, there were times na maging pareho sila ng radical, katabing radical. Okay, so let's try to simplify. So in this case, we have 18 then square root of 12, no? 18 square root of 12. So think of a number which is what we call a perfect square and an irrational number in a particular number of 12, or the factors. Okay, diba? The factors is easily say that the factors of 12 is 4 and 3. Hindi pwede 6 times 2 kasi 6 is the perfect square, yung 2 is the perfect square. So iisipin mo lagi yung isang perfect square na pwede mong ipares doon at para mag-simplify mo siya. So the perfect factor for 12 is 4 times 3 because 4 is a perfect square of that, one factor is 4 is a perfect square. So what about this one? 6 square root of 3. So 3 is irrational number na, so wala na yung factor. So this time, put 18 here, and then find the square root of 4 rather, that is 2. Then square root of 3 plus 6 square root of 3. Then multiply this one, 18 times 3. 18 times 3 is 36. Square root of 3 plus 6 square root of 3. So yung common radical nila is pareho na. Square root of 3 is square root of 3. This time, you can add the two radicals. That's 360, it is 42 square root of 3. So yung radicals nila, para siyang yung variable. No? It act like a variable. So i-add mo lang yan. So add the common variable and the coefficient of the radicals. 6 plus 36 and copy the common radicals. It's square root of 3. So that would be the simplified form. So what about this one? Square root of 18. Again, think of a perfect square under 18. A factor. 1 is a perfect square. Di ba ang isang factor niyan is 9 times 2? Okay, correct? What about 108? Okay, think of the factor. I think the factor could be 36 and 3. And that's 108. Minus, okay, 50. One is a perfect square and the other one is not. That is 25 and 2. And that is. And then, we're going to extract the perfect square in the particular factors. We have here 3 square root of 2 plus this is 6 square root of 3. And this is minus, this is 5 square root of 2. Again, what will be the rules? The rules should be same radicals ang pwedeng i-add at i-minus. So, we're going to group this. 3 square root of 2 minus 5 square root of 2, then plus 6 square root of 3. Then subtract 3 minus 5, that is negative 2 square root of 2, then plus 6 square root of 3. Can we add this time, this one? Hindi pwede i-add, dahil ito ay square root of 2, ito may square root of 3. So in this case, this would be the simplified form of these radical expressions. So we're going to add the radical expression 14 times the square root of 3 over 2 plus 9 times the square root of 2 over 3 plus the square root of 24. At the very first step, para makakahirap, no? So we're going to apply here 2, no? Dalawang rules in addition of radical expression. So we're going to apply first the rationalizing the denominator, and then we're going to factor out, and then we're going to add. So this is 14 square root of 3 over square root of 2. Square root of 2. So rationalizing, so we're going to multiply this radical expression into square root of 2. Bakit square root of 2? Kasi pag multiply natin yan, kung magiging perfect square sa ilalim yan, so ma-cancel natin siya. So plus this is 9, then square root of 2 over square root of 3. So what will be the best number to multiply here? That is square root of 3, then square root of 3. And the last one, square root of 24. Just think of a number which is 24. One is a perfect square and the other is not. So that is 4 times 6. Okay? Did you follow me? And then we're going to do the rationalizing the denominator. So 14. Multiply this one. This is the square root of 6 over the square root of 4. Yeah. Plus 9. And then square root of 6 over square root of 9. Then plus square root of 4, that is 2. Then square root of 6. Then take out 2 here. And then this is 14 square root of 6. So square root of 4 is 2. Then this is 9 square root of 16. Then square root of 9 is 3. Diba? And plus 2 square root of 6. Okay, now, again. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. Square root of 6. Na-cancel mo yan. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3. So plus 3 square root of 6. That's 16. That's 6. Then plus 2 square root of 6. So if you will notice, pare-pareho na sila square root of 6, square root of 6. Ibig sabihin, you can add all of them. Kasi they have the common radical. So that's 7 plus 3 plus 2, and that is 12. So that is 12 square root of 6. Correct ba? 7 plus 3 plus 2. It's 12 over square root of 6. And that would be the addition and subtraction of radical expression. Okay, that's all for today, grade 9, regarding our module 7. So, I hope na naiintindihan niyo yung lesson natin because as part na kaya kong gawin, ay na-explain ko naman sa inyong lesson na ito. And also the related videos na sinend ko sa inyong group chat, panoorin niyo yun. Kasi these related videos will help you more to understand our lesson about this, our lesson in this chapter. So, lahat din ng mga sagot, no? Lahat ng mga sagot ay matagpuan din sa libro dahil sa libro ng yan kinuha. So, magbasa lalo at lalo pang pag-aralan yung lesson nyo. Kasi alam nyo, ang mathematics is hindi napakadaling subject, no? Kinakailangan ito ng panahon. Kinakailangan ito ng mas mahabang panahon para pag-aralan. So, kung hindi naiintindihan sa unang pananood, ulit-ulitin natin at na maintindihan natin. So, mahaba yung oras para bigyan natin ng panahon ng ating pag-aaral. So, any questions and inquiries, pwede po kayo pumunta ng school, wag namin sabay-sabay, kung sakaling may problema. So, isa-isa lang, no? So, i-explain natin siya, malayo natin maintindihan yun, malayo natin maintindihan yung lesson. So, pwede nyo akong bisitahin o text. Siguro, hindi ako magsa-CHS, gaya ng ginagawa ng ibang teacher, kasi ang mathematics kinakailangan ng actual lesson. Kaya ako nag-lesson para mas maintindihan ninyo. So, pag ulit-ulitin nyo lang itong lesson na to, yung recorded lesson na to, sigurado ako maintindihan nyo yung lesson natin sa nasa chapter na ito. So, thank you very much and take time to read your books and take time to watch these videos and related videos in your group chat. Bye-bye for now.